Mark Zero's XCOM The Long War. Let's play.
Hey everybody, welcome back to The Long War. We here at XCOM HQ are working on a few things since the last mission. Leah Siren is down at the firing range attempting to figure out which end of the rocket launcher to point at the enemy. We've buried Necrogenic and sent, the requisite letter home to her family that she died for all of Earth, or that he died for all of Earth. I just said Necrogenic. Necrogenic is fine. Necrogenic is in the... Necrogenic is in the med bay picking pieces of rocket out of her face. Leah is in the, firing range learning how to fire her rocket launcher better. Megatr0n is buried, and we've sent the letter home to his folks. The real Megatr0n is female, but, gender bending is a thing that XCOM likes to do. And, more importantly, we have an alien abduction in Sao Paulo. We're going to go on this, only because it's a light, and because hopefully it's not going to be that big a deal. But let's take a look at the squad we've got picked out. You will notice something about this squad. There are 3 rookies on this squad. That's because we only have 3 non-rookie soldiers available to go. Everybody else is PFCs. So, what we're doing here is we're taking one of our best, actually, probably our best soldier, our most experienced soldier in Sean Devlin. We're taking Tracy Moth and Violet Visions as our Lance Corporals. And then we're taking a lot of rookies. And we're hoping for the best. So let's meet our people. Our first PFC is Sabrina Allison. Sabrina Allison is rocking an assault rifle and ceramic plating and a scope. Most of the... 2 out of the 3 PFCs are going to be scope, ceramic plating, assault rifle. Not much to say here. Great move, bad health, good aim. Hopefully Sabrina will hit something. We might move forward towards having another specialist. Juniper O'Rourke. Juniper has average stats. Below average aim, okay will, good move, pretty good health. Again, ceramic plate and a scope. Hopefully we can make something of Juniper. I have a feeling one of these PFCs is going to become a medic because we're in need of a medic now after Megatr0n's untimely death. Sarah Ivy, jumping to the end here, is our 3rd PFC. Sarah has a lot of health. Sarah has great health, good move, not so great aim. But again, assault rifle, scope, backup medkit. One of the big problems with the last mission, I did not bring a backup medkit. And then the outsiders murdered the hell out of my medic. So if we had a backup medkit, we probably could have saved Megatr0n. Or if I had not moved Megatr0n into open ground to throw the smoke grenade, and if I had kept him behind the wall, we would still have a Megatr0n today to talk about. Yeah, I'm learning. I'm learning as best I can. I'm learning as quickly as possible. Now, for the muscle of this group, we have Sean Devlin. Sean Devlin, standard AP-HE loadout. Assault carbine. Why am I bringing an assault carbine on the best soldier for the job? Because I need to get into position to throw the grenades. 13 move, best I can do here. Sean is loading up the tack armor because I can't put a vest on him. So, yeah, try to get him in range as quickly as possible. Whoop, wrong button. There we go. Violet Visions is our actual, firing muscle for this one. Now, Violet in the Portent mission missed a bunch of shots, but we're hoping Violet does not continue that trend. We've outfitted him with a battle rifle, so this is the heaviest hitting weapon on the squad. Violet needs to not miss. Battle scanner, scope. Also, Violet has Executioner and Light 'em Up, so anything that we damage, Violet can finish off. So we may end up doing something kind of inefficient in that we take a lot of shots with the PFCs to try and weaken something, and then Violet murders it. We'll probably do that on things that are really high health. Tracy Moth, one of 2 remaining medics. Tracy Moth is our medic for this episode. 2 med kits, 1 smoke grenade. Tracy is a field surgeon build, but Tracy will hopefully be going smoke grenades. I know I said that about the last medic. We're going to knock on wood a lot, and we're going to hope that things like what happened last time don't happen this time. So that's our squad for this one. It is a light abduction, so hopefully we can get away with having 3 PFCs. Let's go ahead and launch it and see what happens.
We have visual on the mission site. Setting down.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Sao Paulo. We will not be hitting the beach because we're going to be busy hitting the aliens. Let's begin.
Brazilian authorities have requested our help, so that's where we're going next. We're still seeing dozens of reported abduction attempts coming in from cities around the world. You'll be deploying at the site of the latest report.
Okay, so Operation Crimson Shroud is going to take place on this, like, outdoor restaurant type map. Depending on what LZ we get here, we could get screwed right from the get-go. But let's go ahead and launch the mission and see what happens.
This is Big Sky. Strike team has reached the AO.
Okay.
Requesting authorization to deploy.
Solid copy, Big Sky. Strike 1 is cleared to engage.
Right off the bat, I heard movement from over here. Now, this isn't the worst LZ on this map. That would be over in this corner, because the only cover you have are explodable cars. So we are at least able to take some cover here by dashing in. So what I think we're going to do is we're going to move in, secure this floor, work up the staircase, secure the upstairs, and go from there. There's going to possibly be a lot of contact in this lower floor. There's going to possibly be a lot of contact on this side of the alleyway. Like I said, I heard footsteps on the left. So my goal here is to try and sweep away from the left at first. I'm not taking this mission quickly. I don't want my PFCs to die. So with that said...
Moving to position.
Okay.
Heading out.
Alrighty. And now...
Heading there now.
Let's move our people into position. Sarah, go ahead and dash it up. Okay, good. We appear to be clear here. Now, Juniper has a ton of move. I'm not going to engage the outside from here, though. So Juniper... That's tempting because it's full cover, but I have a feeling I'm going to reveal if I do that. I don't want to reveal yet. Okay, Juniper. And lastly... let's put Tracy Moth into a central position here. Okay, that was a little bit of a risky move, but it didn't come back to bite us.
On Overwatch.
I'm on it.
Okay. We got floaters. I heard glass breaking on my right. And we've got thin men. Okay. Floaters and thin men. Floaters and thin men. Floaters and thin men. Puts the lotion in the basket. We could check out this room here. We'd have to breach through these 2 doors. Let's see. We don't want Tracy, we want Juniper. Let's take a look in here. Let's see what we can see. Okay, clear here. think the objective is still to get up this staircase. Because anything up here we want to clear out, and then we can rain death. Plus, actually, now we've got an even bigger reason to get up there, and that would be the meld.
Yes, Commander.
Okay.
I'm on the move.
Might be able to make the run up the staircase first with Sarah Ivy. Can we get up to here without being seen?
Heading there now. Enemy in sight.
Okay, 2 sectoids. Well, this was a risk that we took. What can we do here? Can we get... I know I saw it. Well, we can remove his cover. This ought to discourage him a little bit. Okay. Violet has a fantastic shot on that sectoid. 1 down. And now we're gonna have to start moving up. Or actually, we could maybe overwatch it. No, he's not gonna be in range of an overwatch. What else have we got for moves? Sean used his. Tracy has not used hers. Nor has Sabrina. And we just destroyed any cover Sabrina could have gotten into, but I'm not so worried about that. Let's see. You can't see him, right? Can you? No? Alright. That's an overwatch. I think this is an overwatch. This is a move up to here because we need to be able to put pressure. Can't see him though. And
Copy that.
Violet, move up. Alright. Okay, here come the floaters. We got 3 of them. Juniper put some damage into one of them. Okay. Now you guys shouldn't be able to do anything this turn because you just revealed. Moving up. Overwatching. Okay. Alrighty. Well. What can we do? I almost feel like I should have taken all HE grenades. We can remove his cover. That's an option. And then Sarah can get the meld and wipe him out. Violet has strong shots against both of these guys. Juniper has a pretty good shot against that one. Or could move up into worse cover. What kind of shot do you have on this guy? Not a great one. And ideally we would move up to the full cover of this, but that requires us to first remove his cover. I think he might be flying a little bit. 66. Okay, well. Juniper, if we move you up, what can you do? You've got shots against 2 of them. 51, 51. Let's take this one. Good. Way to finish what you started. Alright, now we gotta worry about this guy. Sabrina, unfortunately, can't see a damn thing. This was just generally a bad position to put Sabrina into. Yeah, the positioning here is not fantastic. I could overwatch the sectoid. I could also run that overwatch. Let's see. Is this considered a flank? Give me my cursor. Give me my... Yeah, there we go. That's not considered a flank. It might be too far away. Alright. Well, I want to get Sabrina into a position where she's, like, battle ready here, but I don't think I can. So I think the best bet here is going to be wipe out the sectoid. Just completely wipe him out.
Go in there.
Alrighty. Well, that didn't do anything for damaging him, but that did plenty for his cover. And now we've got a great chance to hit him. Do we happen to have a chance to hit him with Sabrina yet? No. Alright, we're gonna have to ignore the meld for a moment. Sarah, take a shot. Not bad. We've got 2 56s. One of them misses. Let's overwatch him. Tracy. We're gonna need an overwatch on the inside of the building.
I've got my eyes on.
Roger that.
And let's overwatch that as well, just in case. Alright, here they come. Reinforcing the overwatch. You're gonna shoot. Okay. And here comes Thin Men. So we got 3 Thin Men. Sectoid's gonna run for it. We no longer have a very good chance to hit that floater. And we're gonna lose that meld now because we're being overwatch camped. Alright. Sabrina, where can we get you? Can we get you anywhere decent?
Roger that.
You still can't see anything. Okay. Well, we need Juniper, like, not in the line of fire of these Thin Men, because they're just gonna run right up and flank next turn. Let's see. Where can we go? I think at this point we have to abandon the whole idea of meld. Because that 44 is not enough to stay up there on her own. We could start moving for a really intricate flank.
On the move.
Or we're gonna get overwatched. Oh crap. Oh, it's a good thing that was a dash. Okay. Good running, Sarah. Fortunately, we didn't have a scout for this one, so... Now, I could move up and throw a grenade. And in theory, I could hit all of those thin men. They're probably going to make me pay for it, though. But you know what? If I move to here... Can I reach? Can I reach? I can reach 2 of them. Good enough.
Grenade out.
Eat it! Good. 2 out of 3 are completely ineffective now. We need to pull Violet inside of the building. Yeah, I'm gonna pull all the way back here because we need to drop a smoke grenade. Um, 31, 31, 51. We're gonna have to leave that floater alone for now. Overwatch it. Tracy, you gotta keep everybody safe. Here we go. And Sabrina is on Overwatch. Let's see what happens. Of course, aciding. This guy can fire. Come on, Juniper, hit him! No, of course you're not going to hit him. You're acided. Okay.
Hey, a little help.
Of course you're suppressing Tracy. I don't really care about the meld anymore, game. I'm sorry. I really don't. Are you being suppressed? No, you're just acided, and that prevents you from throwing the grenade very far. Okay. Coming down to the rookies. Well, let's see, what can Sarah do? Let's see. Can we get a flank here? Next turn we can. We gotta hold out one more turn and then Sarah can drop in behind these guys and start really putting some pain on them. Or actually, we could do it now. No, we're not gonna do it now because we want to at least be able to overwatch. Alright. Just reload it for now. They don't know you're there. Alright. What else have we got? We got a shot on Sabrina. We've got Tracy Moth unable to do anything about her situation. His situation. Acid. Ugh. Not looking good. You're at a 49. Are you in smoke? You're in smoke. So that puts you at 50 defense. Are you in smoke? You're in smoke.
50
I want to relocate you to a more advantageous position.
Aye, aye, Commander.
I'll give up the smoke for that. Now, as for Sean, you might have to take some acid damage. Juniper, you're gonna hunker. So Sean might have to take a point of acid damage and just get out of here. It's either that or I can hunker down and you'll run in. No, I don't want to get flanked. All this thinking that I gotta do, it's not fair.
On the move.
Alright. Hunker it.
Roger, tracking.
And Overwatch in case that floater decides to pay us a visit. We still got another floater up top and a sectoid. Alright, miss. Yeah, I don't even care that that meld just shut down. I truly don't. I truly could not care any less about that meld right now. Alright. Juniper's still wounded. I think we need to have a battle scanner out to see what's coming at us.
Let's get a better view.
Alright. Lots of overwatching going on. We don't know where the floater is.
Headed there now.
We know that we need to get a med kit on Violet, or Violet's going to die. There we go. Sabrina is going to need to continue overwatching.
Roger, got my eyes on.
It is not time to pull the trigger yet with Ivy. Sarah Ivy. Because these guys are going to overwatch if I do. In fact, it may be worth going back in. Even though Sarah's the one that could potentially end the stalemate here.
Okay.
Let's see what we got. They cannot see me.
Roger,
Okay,
I've got my eyes
overwatching.
on.
Hunker it. Hunker it. Here comes a flanking sectoid. Here comes a flanking floater. Here comes an overwatch. There's a lot of good damage. Double move. He flanked himself. Good.
X-rays come from der Seite.
Moving up. Firing. Please miss. Nope. Suppressing. Okay. Overwatch. Running away. Getting shot at by Sarah. Who does not hit.
Ah, damn it.
And Overwatch. Okay, well now we got a flank. And we've got suppression. But we've also got a flank on this guy. And of course, Violet can't see anybody because that would just solve too many of my problems if Violet could see somebody.
Moving to position.
Okay. What do we got? 40? Take it. Seconds to die. Nope.
Out of ammo here. Damn it.
Juniper suppressed and flanked. Sean's got a bad chance to hit. Why can't you see this guy?
Solid copy.
Why can't you see this guy? Okay, well... we know we can probably take care of this. There's one down. Okay, so that's one floater left. This is gonna have to be an Overwatch. 39. If you move, you're gonna get shot. Can you hurt this guy? Hey! Lamau. Alright. That's one thin man down. And that gives us the ability to move Juniper. Well, it would give us the ability to move Juniper if Juniper were not still acided. But Juniper is still acided. So we gotta keep hunkering. Here comes the flank. Oh, please kill this thing. Or not.
It's not good.
Okay, yeah, that's not good, because guess what the floater's gonna do now? Yep. Violet's taken a lot of punches this round. Oh my god, really? One hit point left. Oh, that might be Sarah dead. That might be a dead Sarah. Are we still acided? Really? Can we say... okay. No, we're not acided anymore. Are we not acided anymore here? We're not. Okay, good. Alright. Tracy, please stitch Violet back together.
Good as new.
We need to kill this sectoid. We need to kill the floater. Do we still have a floater up here? We do still have a floater up here. Okay. We've got a 65% chance to hit that floater. And we gotta get you out of there. Oh, jeez, and you can't even fire right now. And you've got garbage percentages to hit anyway.
That's affirmative. It's killing time.
Okay. You know what? I am sick and tired of this MF insectoid in my MFN mission. Alright, how do we take care of Mr. Floater? I doubt we can, like, airburst a grenade at him. Oh, we can! We can, in fact, airburst a grenade at him. Could we instead throw a grenade at these, thin men? Can we get a visual on the thin men? No, we can't. No, we totally can't. We're gonna lose a Sarah. Oh, boy. You know what? I think I'm willing to run Sabrina to be able to see, to spot for a grenade.
Solid copy.
Yep, and we're gonna draw an Overwatch. Oh boy. Oh jeez. Okay, we're alright. We're fine. It's all fine. Okay. We're not going to be able to reach. Just Overwatch. Boy. Boy. Hunkering is a good thing. This could be the end. Or acid. Okay. Okay, well. This is all kind of gone to shit. Let's see what we can do. Alright. Incidentally, after I finish this mission, I'm gonna probably stop this set of recordings because, as you guys can see, it's not going that well. My head apparently is not in the game. Okay. You know, we've got to go for broke and save Juniper. We've kind of got to go for broke and save Sarah.
Position confirmed.
Okay. Let's murder this guy. You are no longer a threat. Sarah might need to just get behind something. We might have to take the saving grace that is the fact that we can move. Can we get a grenade over? Almost. Overwatch. And we gotta move Sarah. We have to. We can't stay. Well, actually, no, because he could potentially run around.
Okay.
Don't panic. Oh, right, you're holding your own med kit. Heal yourself. Take up thy stethoscope and walk. Okay. Wow. All right. Wasn't such a bad situation after all.
Moving.
This situation, on the other hand, is getting worse.
I'm on the move.
Why can you not see? Ugh, gross. Violet, it's down to you in a 33 for Juniper's life. Juniper, it's been an honor working with you. Bucket of bullshit. Total bucket of bullshit. Ladies and gentlemen, the floodgates have officially fucking opened.
Reloaded.
I am so all done playing after I'm done recording this round. For a little while, because I am getting just
In there now.
messed up with losing this many soldiers. Goodbye.
Got it covered.
So long.
Taking
All
care
mission
of.
objectives completed.
Well, that was Operation Crimson Shroud. And, unfortunately, just like last episode, we are burying another soldier. The war is heating up. This was kind of a tough one from the get-go just because of the number of PFCs we brought on it, but moral of the story here is that I think I'm a little bit out of practice and a little bit burnt out. I don't know. I should probably be playing my my other campaign a little bit more and practicing. But you know what? It does make for some good TV, I guess. Let's head back to base. And we have saved Sao Paulo, but at what cost? Nobody gets promoted. Juniper O'Rourke dead on the first mission. Sarah Ivy in the med bay for 10 days. Violet Vision's in the med bay for 31. Hey, we could really use those vests right now. And not really that great of a set of artifacts recovered. But 80 bucks.
Remember, we will be watching.
You know what we're going to use that 80 bucks on? Amusingly, we don't have to repair anything. We are going to build an officer training school. This will allow us to promote some soldiers to officer ranks. It will allow us to unlock advanced medical research. It will allow us to basically increase the size of our squad. I don't know. I can't even really fully think straight right now. How are we looking? What's our event list? Ever since that terror attack, man, it's just been rough times here at XCOM HQ. We got 3 days for 2 new soldiers. We really need them. In fact, you know what? How much does a shiv cost? 60 bucks? Guys, we're building a shiv. I think we need one. $14 Illyrium. You know what? We're even gonna do a little of this.
Negative. That equipment should be passed on directly to the research team.
Right on. Okay. Build items. We are building us a shiv. What this is it's a little robotic soldier. And considering how many soldiers we've had that have had to make bad moves and that have had to die, I think this is a good decision. What the shiv will do is it will allow us to have a soldier that can be rebuilt after being killed. And at this point, I have to account in my tactics for the fact that I'm getting a lot of people killed. Normally you would build more than one. I'm low on money because I had wanted to build the officer training school. The downside to shivs is that they can't really gain any experience or anything like that, but they're versatile. They have pretty good health. I just think this is a good idea right now because we need to have something to fall back on in the barracks, basically, especially with so many soldiers going into the med bay. Let's start scanning.
Contact detected.
Low Raider. We can't really engage. Nigeria wants a satellite. Not now. Here comes everybody that's fatigued.
Contact detected.
Okay, so the Raider called in a fighter. We've got one shot at this. Literally, we have one shot at this. Lenny, you have to deal half his health and damage or we lose our satellite over the States.
We have eyes on the bandit.
Okay, it's all up to you, Lenny. Come on, hit him again. Get out! And that's our satellite dead. Oh, wow.
Our satellite is prepped and standing by for launch.
Wow,
Ready to
he
deploy on
didn't
your
get
orders.
it. He did not get it.
Satellite
I'm
uplink facilities
mildly
at maximum
shocked.
capacity. Additional
Okay.
uplink required.
Well, the bad news is that's our whole Air Force. It's It's beginning to feel a little bit like a death spiral, isn't it? If they send another craft into our airspace, we're boned.
Contact detected.
We've got 2 new soldiers on site, and no way of attacking this scout. Let's take a look at our 2 new soldiers. Who have we got? We have Lube Stapler. We have the best name on my list. Welcome, Lube Stapler. And we have PFC Kitty Disco. Neither one of you really have the stats I was hoping I would get when I recruited. But, welcome. We need you both. Lube Stapler and Kitty Disco. Alrighty then. We can't do anything about you. But we do have a foundry now.
Fighters to intercept the latest UFO contact.
I know we have in
Doesn't do
Central.
any serious damage.
Yeah, I hope not. Unfortunately, all of our fighters are hurt because we took down a raider. What do we got for projects in engineering now? We can do enhanced ballistics. I believe enhanced ballistics is alloy jacketed rounds. Mag pistols, shiv suppression. Yeah, well, we can't do anything with that now, but good to have. Scanning. Meld for engineers. How much meld is 12 meld? How much is that worth? $48 for 2 engineers. How many engineers do we have? 15. You know what? I'll take it. Yeah, I'll take it. We need engineers. You're welcome. We're gonna have to get more meld. More people coming back.
Contact detected.
That's our satellite dead. How long on an interceptor? We're gonna need our 6th interceptor. Yeah, we're 5 days out. That's our satellite dead. Okay, everybody say bye, satellite.
Commander, we've just lost one of our satellites. We will now be unable to track any UFO contacts over that particular nation, and they've cut our funding as a result.
Well, we definitely need our home continent. And we do have the satellite available to fix that. So,
Satellite uplink facilities at maximum capacity.
that screws up our plan.
The new engineers arrived this morning, Commander.
We had one more day
Glad to have
left,
more help
too.
down here.
One more day. How much is a satellite? 200. It's a rough episode. Not gonna lie. Alright. I don't really want to sacrifice all of our resources on the pyre of another satellite when we can just do missions for it. Holy crap, we have alloy plating, finally, and we got some alloys back, because we have workshops. Carry on. China wants alloys for 2 scientists. Yeah. How are we doing in this situation? China should be getting pretty, like, tough now. Yeah. China's doing alright. So let's see.
I appreciate your efforts to support the research
Well, that
team,
definitely
Corporal.
helped
I've already put
with the
new
research
recruits
game.
to work in the lab.
Body armor is now up to 6 days. Pretty soon our soldiers are going to get a little tougher. And we got a satellite uplink.
Satellite uplink complete.
So let me tell everybody a quick story. What we were going to do is we were going to have the new satellite uplink. That was going to allow us to launch 3 satellites. We would have gotten the entire North American continent. You know what we're going to do instead? We're going to launch 1 satellite. Once we have aircraft back in rotation. In fact, I shouldn't have launched the other satellite, now that I think about it, until we had aircraft back, because now it's just sitting up there with its pants down. Or it will be shortly, when it launches. South Africa wants alloys for scientists. Not yet. I'm gonna need those alloys to build carapace armor once it goes. The officer training school is online.
Officer training school online.
Okay. You know, I am really kind of becoming tempted. Oh, we're at the end of the month. Ooh, I'm glad we caught that. We're at the end of the month. Okay. Canada?
Satellite.
Have a satellite. Okay. We were so close to having an entire continent bonus. No such luck.
Incoming.
And here's the council report.
Excellent work, Commander.
You think so?
This council is pleased to see our continued support of this project has been worthwhile. We hope that your current successes only mark the beginning of an enduring effort to eliminate the extraterrestrial threat.
I can pretty much assure you of that, Council. Well, somehow, despite losing tons of soldiers over the course of this month, we got a B grade. So
we will be in touch, Commander.
We will soon have satellites back in operation over the United States and over Canada. We're going to have improved body armor in 3 days. We've got a pile of money.
I appreciate your efforts to support the research team, Commander.
You're
I've
welcome.
already put the new recruits to work in the lab.
We're at 20 scientists. Good. We're at 17 engineers. 3 days on our shiv. Do we need to really build anything? We could start a foundry project. In fact, for 80 bucks, we're not going to have lasers for a while. We need a little bit of an edge. We could drop a ton of money and get alien metallurgy, but you know what? I don't think I think we have enough problems right now where we can't think long game. We have to think short game. So, shiv suppression, 40 bucks and 5 weapon fragments. Enhanced ballistics, 10 alloys and 20 weapon fragments. We're doing enhanced ballistics. That's a week.
I'll send word to the Foundry crews now. You can follow their progress remotely from a project queue in engineering.
Hey, thanks. We need a satellite. We need a quick satellite. Do I really want to spend all that money to get a quick satellite? The meld I'm not worried about. I can live with losing 6 meld. 283 versus 189. Yeah, I want that air and space bonus. You know what? This is the price we pay for having a satellite shot down. Let's get back in the game. And we still have just enough money left over to order our 4th interceptor. Or our 6th interceptor. Which will be ready in 3 days. So within 4 days we will have 3 interceptors online and we should be able to hold the line. And we have an abduction site.
Commander, we've picked up multiple requests for assistance. Abductions in progress are marked on the hologlobe.
Light abduction in the United Kingdom in Liverpool. They're going to see the birthplace of the Beatles. Unfortunately for them, we're going to go over there and, I don't know, English slang for shoot them in the head. I don't know. I can't even think straight. I've lost the plot this episode. But that is what we're going to do. We're going to go over across the pond to jolly old England, and we're going to shoot some aliens in the face. But we're going to do that next time. I have been Mark Zero, and before I forget... No, it's not what we want to do. As a commander, I'm getting real tired of coming down here. 2 kills on Juniper O'Rourke. You would have been promoted. You would have been the one promotion in that mission. Unfortunately, you lived it fast and furious, Juniper. If you would like to honor the memory of Juniper O'Rourke, please like this video. If you want to see if I can pull myself out of this death spiral, please subscribe. I have been Mark Zero. Thank you for watching.